Like I remember one of our first really difficult conversations was I brought it up to Olivia and I was like, I don't feel like your best friend anymore. Like I feel like we're co-hosts. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What I remember the verbiage I used.
I think it was during quarantine almost.
It was. I was like, I don't feel like served in this friendship anymore.
Like we're basically just solely business partners.
Yeah. And you know, like it just kind of, you know, it became a monster of its own because we weren't being intentional in the friendship. Like we were just meeting up to
the only time we were talking, it was work related.
Yeah. And you know, it was our first like big project. So a lot of our conversation had to be about that. And you know, the podcast took so much bandwidth, so much decision making that it's like we almost didn't have the energy to be friends after. But that was like our first really difficult conversation. And after that, you know, we shifted and you know, we were good. And of course, you know, we've had speed bumps since then and really difficult conversations. But that's why our friendship is so strong. And so we're going to talk about like that. We're going to talk about conversations that we've had with our group of friends and how we kind of had to initiate those difficult conversations because otherwise we knew that they wouldn't happen.
They would run away.
Yeah, or they would try to run away and we're like, no.
Yeah, and
you're going to be friends with us.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe people don't understand why it's so important to be able and willing to have these hard conversations
and how to navigate them.
Yeah. So we're going to go, I feel like we kind of touched on when it's worth having and when it's not. We can dive deeper into that if we need to. We're going to talk about why they're important. We're going to talk about how to approach them and how to navigate them.
Yes.
And I think the biggest reason on why these are important is because you literally cannot have a deep relationship with someone if you haven't gone through hardships with them.